The San Francisco Decorator Showcase is celebrating its 35th year in 2012. This year's showcase is an 11,500 square foot classical revival residence built in 1902. 30 of the top Bay Area designers have transformed the mansion, which is open to the public from April 28 through May 28, and all proceeds benefit the San Francisco University High School Financial Aid Program.
I'm Steve Henry with BAMO.
And I'm Michael Booth with BAMO.
Welcome to Designer Showcase 2012. This is the living room, and we call it City Salon.
The idea was to create a room that was very stylish and glamorous. We used the term continental elegance. Our client, our imaginary client, would be a great collector of fine, modern, contemporary art and a real admirer of fine European antiques as well as modern, contemporary American furnishings. So we've combined both styles into the room to create a kind of a somewhat eclectic but actually quite studied combination of styles and shapes and finishes. The room is very subdued in its color scheme, and yet another thing about the colors is a deep layering of rich colors for a primary backdrop with bright lime greens and blues and creams for the seating arrangements.
This is the Gentleman's Study Pavonia Room, which we did in conjunction with the Cult of Beauty exhibit at the Legion of Honor, which is about the aesthetic movement. So all of the materials we chose, we feel had a contemporary feel, but evoked materials, colors, and patterns that are representative of a contemporary take on the aesthetic movement. The wallpaper is from Timorous Beasties, which is described as a contemporary William Morris on acid, and this desk is a Popov brass and mahogany desk, which is inspired by the facets of a gemstone. So it incorporates nature, luxurious materials, abstract yet compelling pattern, and bright, luminous colors.
Hi, I'm Dara Rosenfeld from Dara Rosenfeld Design, and this is the San Francisco Decorator Showcase, and I've designed the main entry, which I've entitled the Great Hall because it's so great and big. I've mixed a little bit of old and new. The entry is not going to, this entry you're going to stop and sit and relax. So you can have a cup of tea in a porter chair in zebra hide and comfort with your friend, or you can end your party on this ottoman born with all your group of friends. Some of the details here, I've designed this born, and you can see the detail on the base matches the detail on the fireplace here. This is a beautiful coloring of sea green and aqua and gold that you can see from the wallpaper. This is beautiful Indian wallpaper. Some other elements of the room are this beautiful 18th century Italian chest of drawers. And this is a frog by Tony Duquette, who's a wonderful jewelry designer and set maker. These are Igloo-Mise panels, the reverse painted mirror on glass that were done as a mantle surround. And you can see the gold leaf detail across the top, which matches the dining room architecture. And here's some beautiful flame andirons from Odegaard. Okay.
Hi, my name is Marisha Rybach. I'm with Scavolo Design, and we have designed the dining room here at 2020 Jackson. The room was based off of the great fun that we found of people having in the freeze and taking dining to a new modern day way of entertaining. That it's not just one large dining table, that we've decided to use grouping that can be changed around and you can reconfigure it. We've also changed the dining room so it's not just for dining, that you could come in here and lounge and enjoy the beautiful view from outside. It's an amazing space. The chandelier is one of the focal points we have in our room. This is a mother of pearl chandelier, which is being debuted by Jonathan Browning. It is just a stunning mother of pearl. It's 56 arms, and it catches all the lights, all these bright saturated lights, colors that we had to use in such a dark space. And then the tables are also a resin material, which again are luminescent from we get the light and they shine through. And our table bases have a wild kind of fun playfulness to them that again allows light to go through, so we can lighten up this room instead of it being so dark and heavy and formal. So thank you for visiting our space. We look forward to you seeing it in person. I didn't realize there was going to be a video.
I think you're doing great. You seem very comfortable. I was just trying to scoot out of the like we got
Let's see, his name is... Can use our fireplaces anymore.
Who did the fire screen?
That is from one of our showrooms, Shears and Windows. So we just, again, like that kind of whimsy playfulness,
Yeah.
the modernism of it.
Hi, I'm Tinsley Hudson-Wiley, and this is the Modern Pantry. We wanted to create a kitchen on the ground floor that was casual, a place where you could come and have breakfast and have coffee and tea, snack in the afternoon. We tried to lighten up the space from what it was existing, and now it's a great place for a family to come and relax throughout the day.
And I'm Allison Bloom, and what existed before was a very dark, cabinet-heavy kitchen, and so our goal was to lighten it up and make it a fresh place for a family to have a snack.
I'm the designer for the telephone room, and we thought it would be great to imagine this as something more like the telephone eye room. Since we now carry our phones in our pockets, we thought that it would be interesting to feature an iPad in the room. So it's sort of like Virgin America meets your mood ring. With color-changing lighting, you can also do social networking, you can go online, you can get on Facebook, you can read the paper, or you can check the weather here in San Francisco.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bello, and I'm an art consultant, and I've done this entire area, the grand staircase and this upper staircase gallery. And this is a piece by Deborah Orapollo, and she is a Bay Area artist, but she does this wonderful portrait gallery up here where she mixes 18th and 19th century male portraits with very contemporary women in provocative poses. And then over here, we have a classical sculpture by Jeffrey Van Dyke, a California sculptor, in a very classical style to fit the house, almost like a Rodin or a Matisse or a Mayol. And here we have a Julie Heffernan painting Julie is a New York-based artist in a very expressive and lush and rich amalgam of different styles and layers and very personal imagery. Here is another Julie Heffernan, and this one again has a much more classical point of view, and I thought it was beautiful with the house. It brought in the classicism of the mural, the ceiling mural. It worked with the stained glass and the lushness from the stained glass and the organic and foliage. And I thought it brought out a beautiful sense, but she is a contemporary artist, but working in a classic style, which I wanted to bring to this house.
Hi, I'm Matthew McCall-Turner of McCall-Turner Design, and welcome to the Listening Room. This is a room I pictured as a modern music room, ideal for lounging, relaxing with friends, and listening to music. My inspiration was the drum circle, so I hope I've created a chic, modern version of that with eclectic pieces from around the world. This is a custom chandelier I designed specifically for the space. We bought it, reclaimed vases and a few other parts, and it was assembled by Dog Fork. I think it really worked out. And then here we have an antique Japanese screen of a winter landscape featuring some gold accents. This was loaned by Amari Gallery, and I also created the base just for this piece. Madonna.
Welcome to Masonry. We have reimagined a bathroom. We took inspiration from Marcel Duchamp, who's most famous for his ready-made sculptures, which were found objets that he presented as artwork, and we took inspiration in that and thought if a urinal called Fountain can be artwork, then why not a bathroom as gallery? So we have a number of artists that we represent here. On this wall here, we have Miran Wong, who works with steel mesh screens and a blowtorch, and the different colors that come off of the screen have to do with the intensity of the heat and the length of time she has the blowtorch on the screen. In the back corner, we have a sculpture by Greg Loren, who is Ralph Lauren's nephew, who works with Japanese handmade paper and has built a complete men's wardrobe out of the paper that he works with. He also works on couture clothing out of canvas and duffel bags. The umbrella is a local artist named Michelle Pred, whose entire body of work revolves around the aftermath of 9/11 and the confiscated objects that she is able to negotiate from TSA. And so you see the body of work with the scissors. And on the far wall, we also have some of the pocket knives, which are the Swiss Army knives that have been turned into the Swiss Army, the Swiss flag. We represent about 100 artists at our gallery. We also have about 1,000 pieces of design inventory. And so these are some of the pieces that we found in our buying trips that have been repurposed, reimagined in the spirit of wabi-sabi, which is imperfect perfection. And reusing materials in new and interesting ways. And Carissa Duncan, who's our director of design, designed the room and put everything together. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Heather Hilliard, and I did the master bedroom in this year's San Francisco Decorator Showcase house. The colors are cream and white and blue, and everything just sort of melds in. The custom headboard is made with white and cream stripes that are about 16.5 inches wide each, so they match exactly the painted stripes on the wall. The art, I have a piece here over the fireplace by Robert Kingston. It's called Storm King, and it is on loan from Dolby Chadwick Gallery. The large sculpture I have here is by David Nash. It's about 800 pounds, and he uses a chainsaw to carve a solid block of wood. It's just a beautiful, minimal, sculptural piece. I thought the lines of it would work really well against the horizontal stripes in the room.
Hi, I'm Christy Nicoletti, and we did this year's master dressing room for the Showcase House in San Francisco. We have gold Maya Romanoff wallpaper on all the walls, and with a beautiful vanity that is from the 60s, accompanied with a lucite chair. And we have a great Ross Buckner piece in the entry here over a Irony's bench with the David Hicks pendant above. And then we also came up with a way to curate your makeup and floating cubes in the dressing room, along with these beautiful etchings.
Hi, I'm Catherine Kwong. I'm one of the designers at the 2012 San Francisco Decorator Showcase. This is my room, which I designed as a fashion blogger's office. I was inspired by a lot of the style bloggers that I read here in San Francisco. And I'm constantly inspired by their creativity. So I created an office with nods to fashion and complete with pinup boards and a closet and the ultimate shoe collection. So I'm very excited to be part of the showcase this year, and I hope you enjoy the room.
Hi, I'm Gracie Hurtado with General Manager for Waterworks in San Francisco, and we were asked to help refresh the master bath, which we were able to come in with all of our Waterworks accessories and furnishings items to complement a beautiful backdrop of white and cream. Many of the accessories can be found in our showroom in San Francisco, many which are new to our collection, but the coloring was to really accent the blue sink that was existing and as well the Calcutta marble. We were also able to get 2 pieces of artwork from James David Goins, a local artist in Marin County, which are acrylic on canvas, which were beautiful pieces to complement blue accents in the room.
Jonathan Rackman at Jonathan Rackman Design at the Collector's Library Room at the San Francisco Decorator Showcase. And this room is was actually paneled with 3 different mahogany types and finishes. So I'd like to make it cohesive, timeless yet current. And we applied a high gloss graphite color paint to the entire room, and featuring the World War wingtip, World War bomber wingtip. And I just love the sleekness and the shape of the object, and it complements the room.
Hi, I'm Matt Murphy of Matt Murphy Studio in San Francisco. This is my 2012 showcase room. I did do showcase in 2011. I did the master bedroom. And I did a very dark, kind of dramatic palette last year with black accents. I had a black rug. So this year I wanted to do something much lighter, kind of almost the counterpoint to my room last year. So I'm calling this a guest bedroom suite, and the goal was to make it like your favorite hotel room somewhere in the world. So I appointed it with all the amenities you might find in a beautiful hotel. I did frette sheeting, for instance, a very comfortable bed, a silk wool carpet that's really cushy on the feet, and also a seating area by the fire, a desk for correspondence. There's wireless, of course, in the whole house, so that's fantastic. And I even, one of the kind of fun things I did was put a little bar cart in the room so that it's almost like a mini bar, only the great thing is it's complimentary. So, you know, it's so you can fix yourself a nightcap, sit by the fire, read a favorite book, and enjoy the room. So it's to be a very comfortable room, probably a room where the guests may never want to leave. So I hope you enjoy your house, guests.
Hi, I'm Tinica Triggs from Artistic Designs for Living. This is my first showroom, and I did the bathroom. My inspiration for this bathroom was twofold. I wanted to connect with Matthew Murphy's room, which had the lavender, the purple, and the neutral tones. So since our room is en suite, I wanted to make sure our bathrooms were connected. I also had my inspiration also between the materials where the bathroom floors are have the quadrifoil tile detail, which is throughout the house as you walk through the home, were original to the home, and I wanted to make sure that I was connecting to the original feeling of this home. The other thing that I wanted to kind of create was when I like to kind of create a little bit of airy feel, soothing feel, but also a little bit of a glam. So my homage to Dorothy Draper a little bit when it came to designing the vanity and some of the details in the space. So if you wanted to take a look around, you'll see that I also connected some of the details of the straight lines with curves. So I connected the two linear with the soft roundness. So a lot of that was all about letting this house this bathroom be balanced, which I think is really important to do as well.
Hello, my name is Amy Weaver with Weaver Design Group here in San Francisco. And today you are looking at the media room at the San Francisco Designer Showcase that is located at 2020 Jackson Street. And we are featuring a state-of-the-art new television that when the television turns off, it turns into a beautiful mirror. And you're able to move the television in many different directions as well as frame it in many different types of framing. We've also tried to make the room very comfortable and livable so that if you wanted to just play games or hang out and not participate in television or movie watching, that you would be able to do that as well. And on the back wall, we have a huge screen which helps buffer the sound for the television. We've done everything in a neutral, really quiet gray, taupes, and creams as far as our palette.
Hello, I'm Emily McGanum with M Design Interiors, and you're here in my showcase room that's the teen-only hangout room. And my inspiration is for a 16-year-old girl's kind of super sweet 16 present to have her own teen lounge for, girls only. And my inspiration was her desire for fashion and Christian Siriano, bright colors, pinks and neons and silver and pops of red. So this is her fun hangout space.
Exaggerated, and it has an interesting contemporary feel once you look at all patterns on the wallpaper with the oversized pineapples with the spikes that are exaggerated, and it has an interesting contemporary feel once you look at all the details. We liked the painting with the dress. It really we felt was a contemporary reference to all the draped sort of Grecian gowns that the women in a lot of the aesthetic movement